Chapter 3, Unspoken Echoes, Korea. Tuesday, 11:43 p.m. Jake sat on the wooden steps outside his house, the night air cool against his skin. Fireflies blinked lazily across the rice paddies, their light soft and rhythmic, like the pulse of a quieter world. He held his phone loosely in one hand, thumb resting over the chat window with J. Noah Q, but not typing. He had reread her last message 3 times. At least invisibility has freedom. He understood that. Too well, maybe. There had been times, especially after his mother's death, when fading into the background felt like the only way to survive. But Jennifer, she didn't seem like someone who could ever be invisible. Not in a room, not in a life. And yet, in her words, he heard that unmistakable echo of longing. A desire not just to be seen, but to be understood for the person beneath the polish. He finally typed, "Mountain walker. Being misunderstood creates a kind of silence around you. You speak, but no one hears what you mean. That's lonelier than being alone." He hit send, then set his phone beside him and leaned back, letting the stars fill his gaze. The village was still. A cricket chirped near the steps. Somewhere in the distance, an old dog barked once and fell quiet again. Jake let out a slow breath. What was he doing? He was a man who didn't chase things. Not dreams, not people. But lately, his every thought drifted back to a voice that crossed the ocean and cut through the quiet of his life. And somehow, that voice was starting to feel like home. Los Angeles, Monday, 7:43 a.m., next morning. Jennifer woke to the faint hum of early traffic outside her window and the glow of California sunlight slipping through gauzy curtains. She blinked once, then reached for her phone without thinking. New message. Mountain walker. Being misunderstood creates a kind of silence around you. You speak, but no one hears what you mean. She read it slowly, her hand resting over her chest. There was a gentleness in his words, but also an ache, like he had lived too long between unspoken thoughts. She wanted to ask what he meant. She wanted to know who hadn't heard him. Instead, she replied, J. Noah Q. Sometimes I say things I don't even understand until hours later, like my heart is trying to speak before my mind catches up. Mountain walker. Your heart is fluent. She smiled, then laughed quietly.
In that moment, she forgot the meeting she was already late for. She forgot her to-do list, the emails piling up, the runway show next week. All of it blurred beneath the stillness of this strange, quiet connection. Jennifer tapped the photo icon and selected one from last night, her bare feet in the grass at her friend's backyard, a half-drunk glass of wine beside her, city lights faint in the distance. She captioned it, J. Noah Q. Proof I sometimes touch grass. Later that evening, Myung Jake opened the photo. It was blurry, low-lit, imperfect. He stared at it for a long moment, not because it was special, but because it was real. He found himself smiling again. It was happening more often lately. He replied with a photo of his own, the stone path behind his house, lit only by moonlight and the soft edges of firefly glow. Simple, wordless. Her heart fluttered when she opened it. For a long time, she just held the image on her screen, brushing a fingertip over the tiny green lights as if they might dance. Then she typed, J. Noah Q. If I visited, would the fireflies still come out? Jake read the message, heart tightening and expanding at once. He wrote, Mountain walker. They don't come for visitors, they come for quiet hearts. And then, as if risking something, Mountain walker, but I'd show you the quiet places if you ever came. Elsewhere, Jennifer's apartment. Tara peeked her head into Jennifer's bedroom. You alive? Jennifer sat cross-legged on her bed, still in pajamas, phone in hand, eyes soft. Tara squinted. You're texting him again, aren't you? Jennifer didn't deny it. Tara plopped down beside her. You've got that weird romantic glow, like you're falling for a fictional character. Jennifer bit her lip. He doesn't feel fictional. Tara tilted her head. He's literally on the other side of the world. Jennifer turned the phone around so Tara could see Jake's moonlit photo. Then why does he feel closer than anyone else? Closing scene, split screen. Jake sits alone in his small kitchen making barley tea, the silence around him less hollow than it once was. Jennifer watches city lights flicker through her balcony glass, phone resting on her chest, heart full and aching. They don't say the word for it yet, but the word is growing like fireflies in the dark, like roots quietly reaching, and neither of them is ready, but neither wants to stop.